This episode of Stupid Musician Text is brought to you by DistroKid. Get your music online and out to the world. Hey everybody, how's it going? So, I started doing Stupid Musician Text way back in 2015 as a one-off episode. Kind of a look behind the curtain expose of what's really going on in the music biz. Little did I know that I'd still be making these nearly 4 years later and with no sign of things slowing down. It's been said that it takes twice the effort to combat disinformation with truth. Obviously, whoever said that has no fucking clue what it's like trying to deal with so-called musicians. As this is episode 23 of Stupid Musician Text, and it's pretty clear that the message is just not getting out. And that's fine with me. This shit never gets old.
Due to the unfortunate reality of our guitarist fucking my girlfriend of almost 7 years, Crotch Rot will be taking an extended hiatus. I, however, will continue the band in another space and time, being ripe with the hate the music is slowly flowing, and without a doubt, it will become the most devastating, torturous music I have ever created. Thanks for the support, and stay heavy. Also, our drummer died.
So, the band broke up, but you mentioned that the drummer died last? Like it's a minor inconvenience! Let's mention the really important stuff first. Lots more music on the way. Oh yeah, the drummer died. Hey buddy, did you ever consider the possibility that maybe your girlfriend dumped you because you're a tiny bit self-absorbed? Maybe she left because she just couldn't take being around the gigantic pile of awesomeness that is you. Sounds like she found happiness with your guitar player though, so good for her.
Hi there, I can see you are looking for someone to play keyboard for your band, and I would be delighted to try out for your band, and it will look good as we are all good-looking boys, so all girls will want to see us in concert X. I am also bisexual, so if you want to think I'm right for band, I'd be happy to give you something in return for a place, winky face X. Patched. I'm reporting this bad. As you wookf, I need me in this band, I would be the attraction. As yous are ugly.
Okay, I'm gonna take a wild guess that the guy didn't get the gig. Then again, maybe offering sexual favors for a place in the band isn't the wisest choice. For all you know, the band might have been looking for someone who could actually play.
I laugh when I think about how metal Rob Halford still thinks his band Judas Priest is. I think if you're gonna call yourselves heavy metal, you must actually make efforts to be. The guitarists and the drummers need to keep dialing in better tones for a thicker and chunkier sound. Many bands from the 80s still proclaiming to be heavy metal. If you want to be heavy metal, then keep up with metal. It progresses like everything else. In my opinion, we can no longer really call bands like Black Sabbath, Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, except heavy metal anymore because they just carry the rock sound. They were wonderful pioneers of the genre though.
In my opinion, I think you're full of shit.
Well, I guess according to this kid, it's only metal if it's been fixed by a computer. Copied and pasted drums are just so fucking brutal, dude! It's mind-blowing how today's bands pull that off. Control V, Control C, Control V, Control C. Repeat, repeat, repeat. It's almost like it's the most badass word processor ever. Okay, up next, someone sent me this truly awesome clip from a local band. Check these guys out as they're just about to tear into LaGrange by ZZ Top.
Rumors spreading around down in Texas town.
Leave it to the drummer to come in way before the intro finished. Wow, that drummer finally learned how to get down. Holy crap, I'll bet that's the first time in his entire career the drummer's actually been entertaining. Hey everybody, this episode is sponsored by DistroKid, my favorite service to put music out to online retailers like iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, and Spotify, plus over 150 smaller online music retailers as well. It only costs $20 a year and you'll keep 100% of your earnings. DistroKid also has lots of cool features, including instant verification on Spotify and change your image on Apple Music and iTunes. What's more is that they've got a new feature that allows you to add credits and liner notes to stores and streaming services. You can now list musicians, contact info, social media profiles, and hundreds of other roles. They've also got the awesome Teams function, which allows you to split your earnings automatically among your bandmates so you can stop arguing about who gets what and get back to making music. And cover song licenses only cost $12 a year. I use DistroKid to put my music out, and my friends do as well. The Dread Machine project we did a while back was launched through DistroKid, and it saved us all a lot of grief. If you've got a band, you really need to check it out. Go to distrokid.com/VIP/Spectre today and grab yourself a 7% discount. Follow the link in the description below. Now back to the show. Now, one question I always get here on Stupid Musician Text is, hey Glenn, you always pick on the bass players and drummers. What about the guitar players? Now, while it's true that the guitar players in general are intellectually superior to the rest of the musicians in the band, there are always exceptions to the rule. This next text is a real gem. Check it out.
Hi, just wondering if you had a spare guitar? Mine has fret buzz.
What do you mean by spare guitar? Reason why your guitar may have any fret buzzes is either you don't place your fingers correctly on the frets, or your strings are too close to the fretboard, which can be fixed by adjusting your truss rod.
Yeah, okay, thanks. Sorry about asking for a spare guitar. Mine has fret buzz, like, for 2 years, and I don't have enough money for another one.
Gotta admit, I've never considered buying a new guitar as a cure for fret buzz. Man, what an innovator! I can't wait to hear what kind of music that guy makes.
Trevor, I think you're a fucking prick. And honestly, I don't really want to have any more extensive conversation about it. I just want you to know that I think you're a massive fucking prick. And I don't like you. That's all.
Thanks for expressing your opinion. I've had only respect for you until that message. Enjoy.
That guy seems pretty pissed off at Trevor. I'm guessing Trevor runs a studio and wanted to get paid. Okay, so I know a lot of you guys watching the show are aspiring sound engineers who would love to record music for a living. And while that's an admirable goal, achieving that is maybe a little bit more challenging than you might think, especially when you have to deal with shit like this. I present to you the first ever triple shot from the Cheap Bastards file.
Hello, everybody. I'm so happy we can be able to work together. So I'm thinking October. That sound good? No need to tremble in the face of my fame.
What's your budget?
Infinite. But let's think DIY pro bono for now. Keep a certain aesthetic.
Why work pro bono when I have customers who pay?
Wow, where do these people even come from? That is exactly the kind of guy I want in my studio. Maybe someone should explain to him that in rare cases, lawyers will work pro bono in order to fix a grave injustice. You know, like an innocent person being stuck in prison for decades. You not getting to make a record because you're too lazy to get up off your ass and get a job is hardly the same magnitude.
Done? Hope you're happy now. Killed before I was born. Art and money don't mix well. I want to work with someone who believes in my talent, not wallet.
You mean someone who works for free? Good luck with that. I have bills to pay.
Pennywise pound foolish is foolish.
I offered a very good deal and worked session time on it for free.
You have bills and I have PPL, who can work with me without pay money emoji because they'll earn what they deserve when they make something great.
Did you even listen to it?
You are complaining and whining about money from get-go. It's a turn off on all levels. No, it's dead in me. The song I paid for is worth shit now because I'm emotionally Xanax.
All studios charge. I'm not sure why this is a big deal for you. I'm giving you a discounted rate and free session play. Then you turn around and act like this? Dude, I'm actually hurt. Maybe you can't afford it then?
I can't afford your ego.
Asking for a late payment from the 20th when you asked for a finished musician project is me whining and having a big ego? You really are a special kind of stupid, aren't you?
Yeah, cry me a fucking river. Have you ever considered that you might be hurting me emotionally by not paying for fucking studio time? Why is it that musicians only get truly creative when it's time to avoid paying for the studio?
Hey, what's up? Can we talk? So you may have heard I'm creating a team to develop a game.
In person, no. I'm sick and at home, but I can talk via text.
Okay.
Let me guess. You need music and you want me to work for exposure.
Yes. Correct.
I can license some of my music to you, or you can commission me for music.
I was thinking if you could make some songs for us, and I'll tell you more after my class.
Again, license my music for one-time use, aka in the game, but I retain full rights to it, or commission me to make new tracks for you.
Commission you to make tracks for me, but for no cost.
No, I don't work for free anymore. The last game studios I'd made music for free for never really actually got the game to release. You have to understand I'm working on a bunch of other projects as well, none of which I'm working for free.
Well, we are. We will not pay you with cash, but we can pay you with reputation, which is a lot better. I think you can agree with me.
Reputation doesn't feed me lunch.
Reputation can help you get better lunch in the future.
What the fuck do you even say to something like that? At least it's nice to know that someone's trying to screw the musician for a change instead of the musician screwing the studio owner like we've seen so many times on this show. Okay, next up is the return of the Caption This contest. I'd like to thank whoever the hell sent this one in. To me, this looks like a modern Flock of Seagulls tribute band where the singer hasn't realized that the mic is on a fucking stand and he can just leave it alone. How the hell does that even work? Getting your thumb jammed to your face like that. Anyway, give us your best caption and the winner will receive a great big bag of exposure so he can afford a better lunch tomorrow. And from the crazy classified ads section comes this masterpiece.
Our sound will be known for melodic vocals with some screaming and heavy guitar riffs. We have 4 incredible songs so far, but an entire album has already been written. For the most part. Pros, clearly defined vision, 110% serious ambition. Friendly members, access to tools and networks that most people will never have. Cons, singer will rule the band with an iron fist for the sake of success. This is not a game nor a democracy. Fun is secondary to productivity. Bad members will be kicked at the singer's discretion. Open positions, rhythm guitarist or lead guitarist if you're better than me. Bassist, drummer. You must be skilled enough to perform all the common metal techniques, but our songs are not insanely difficult thus far. Call for the opportunity to meet and listen to the music. Don't text me unless I answer your call. Serious inquiries only. Let's win!
Now translated, this means mediocre guitar player with domination fetish seeks submissive musicians to control and lord over. And bear in mind, folks, when someone is promising access to tools and networks that most people will never have, there's a very good chance that it's complete and total bullshit. Why? Because if he did actually have what was promised, he'd already be in a successful band. All right, last but not least, check out this recipe for awesome guitar tone.
Slightly related, currently have my guitar, cheap vintage SG, in drop A sharp with stock strings. Not the best idea, but I get a very unique sound. I'm a bassist at heart, and I wanted to play some so I decided to fuck it and drop it down a mile.
Okay, drop A with stock strings, which are probably 9 or 10 gauge. Let's just get this straight. There's nothing unique about sounding like shit, folks. Plenty of bands do it all the time. All right, that's it for this installment of Stupid Musician Text. The show relies on you, the viewer, so if you've got some amazing stupid text that you'd like to share with the world, you can submit them here by following the link in the description below. Once again, I'd like to thank our sponsor, DistroKid, the best way for the modern band to get their music online and out to the world. See you next time, and never say yes to getting paid in exposure. Hey guys, if you liked the video, be sure to subscribe as I post every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. If you want to learn more about recording, check out one of my tutorials or one of my gear reviews if you want the actual honest truth about a piece of equipment. Till next time, stay metal, my friends.